All right, so let's start the demo. So first of all, thank you so much for joining the today's demo organized by Ellipse Education. First of all, let me introduce myself. Hello everyone, I am Abhishek Agrawal. I'm an Azure data engineer, and then here in Education Ellipse, I take care of all the training related to Azure background. With me, Vail Murugan will be assisting us, and he take cares of all the training related to big data, AWS, and Snowflake, right? So here in Education Ellipse, we provide the training from the mentors who are currently working in the industry. So such as me, I am working as a Azure data engineer, so I provide and take care of all the training related to Azure background, right? And similarly, Whale take cares of all the training related to AWS, Snowflake, or a big data background, right? So we make sure we provide the training as per the projects which we are doing in the company so that you guys can understand how day-to-day work looks around Azure data engineering or AWS data engineering or around Snowflake, right? So we basically provide you real world project experience, right? So that you can understand what kind of a projects in the company we do, right? And then you can also understand how to prepare for the interview, how to write those projects in your resume, right? And then you can understand what sort of interview question can be asked, right? And how to prepare for the interviews, right? So we will help you with the everything, right? And our batch size are relatively small, right? So we take few students, we groom them till the end, and then we help them till the time they get a job. And the people who are here for one basic agenda. I feel so all of you are from like a traditional SQL background or a admin background, right? And then you want to learn Snowflake, a modern data warehouse, and you want to basically switch to Snowflake, right? That is the basic agenda. And whenever you want to do that, you basically need a real-time project experience, like what are the projects happens around Snowflake, right? Those things you need to know. And also you need to understand how to write those projects in your resume, and also you need to understand what the interview question can be asked and how real-time projects looks, right? So we will help you to understand everything. And once you get a job, right, you don't need to do any sort of training and all of that. Once you get job, we will make sure that you will be ready for the job as well at the same time, right? So once you get a job, like a real job, right, you can actually go and do the work as well. Our trainings are making sure that as well, right? Because we are teaching you anyways the things which we do on day-to-day basis. Now, as I told you, that is this is a personalized learning, right? And then this is a hands-on learning, right? So we will help you with everything. Then we have a 7-day refund policy as well. So if you are not satisfied with the training and then you are not satisfied with the class or anything of that sort, you can ask for the refund in 7 days, right? So we provide that guarantee because I know many of you connected virtually, and then you need to understand the tutor, you need to understand everything, right? So you can ask for the refund in 7 days. Now, and also if you get a similar course, the similar offering as in the syllabus which we are offering, right? And then the kind of the limited batch size, mock interview, and then interview assistance, and then resume building, and then all of that, right? If you get anything anywhere in the market, you can also ask for the refund, right? Sorry, ask for the price match, because whenever we keep our price, we basically make sure that our price are best of the market, right? Now we provide Azure training, right? Azure data engineering training is Databricks and Spark training, and then combined training, and then we have AWS training, a Fabric training, and then Snowflake training, right? We also offer a recorded session. Suppose if you guys are looking for a recorded session, you want to learn in your own time, or you want to fast track your learning and all of that, then we have a recorded session as well. We offer the training, the recorded session of offer all of our training, right? So now let's go to the Snowflake, the page which we have, so that we can understand about the Snowflake training which we are offering. Somebody has pasted that, do you assist in clearing the Snowflake certification? Yes, we assist you in the Snowflake clearing the Snowflake certification as well. All right. So I am just going to the landing page of this particular demo, right? So that the people who are here for one basic agenda, that you guys are confused how to start with Snowflake. So we'll help you in this particular master class or a bootcamp today. We will help you to understand how you can start with Snowflake and what are the things you should cover while you're learning Snowflake. So suppose if you're not here for any sort of a course, it is completely fine. You will gain some knowledge out of here, like from here, right? You'll understand that what are the tools you should focus on. You'll understand what is the modern data warehouse. You'll understand what is Snowflake in general, right? So be attentive, listen to the whole demo so that you can understand everything, right? So these are the topics we'll cover. We'll cover what is modern data warehouse, is Snowflake right for you as or not, right? And then what are the tools you should learn, how much coding is required, what are the certification you can do, right? So we'll cover everything. Now, this course is ideal for the people who are looking for a Snowflake training, right? And then have some sort of basic SQL understanding, looking for a ETL experience in Snowflake. This training is made in such a way that it is basically give you 3 years of experience in Snowflake, right? So the project which we will be teaching you, you can gain 3 years of experience. And why I'm saying that, because the projects which we are teaching you, if you do that in a company, right, you need to figure out many things, that hey, how to make architecture, and then how to write code, and then in the company you figure out many things, right? But here we will do everything real time in front of you, right? And then we will learn everything new every day, right? So the training which we are providing are capable enough to write 2 to 3 years of experience. We will do two real time projects, right? So those things will be covered. And as I told you, it's a small batch size of 20 people. We'll take only 15 to 20 people for this particular batch. We already had like 8 to 9 registration. We are still looking for 5 to 7 people now, right? So this is a limited batch size training, right? So you will learn in a small setting, and that is why we are able to offer the different thing which we are saying, right? So we'll help you, we will understand your profile, help you to make your resume, we'll help you in the mock interview, will help you to gain real-time experience in a small batch size training, right? So, and it has a 7-day refund policy, and then if you get a similar course with a similar offering anywhere in the market, you can come back to us, right? Now this is a syllabus. You can, from here you can download the syllabus, you can check out our syllabus, what are the topics we are covering. You can understand the Wales profile as well, right? You can understand everything, and then you can understand all the topics which we are covering here. So we are basically covering Snowflake, we are covering Airflow, we are covering DBT, we are covering like Glue, and then we are covering like orchestration using Glue, and also Data Factory, right? So you can go through it. You can open this website in your laptop to have a better experience, right? And then you can understand everything. Then you can understand the Wales profile over here. You can go to LinkedIn profile. You can understand what are the company he has worked on, and then you can understand like the different projects he has done, right? That you can understand from here. And now you can understand the reviews, right? So these are the different reviews which you have about Whale, right? And then if you can understand that you want to check out their LinkedIn profile, that also you can do, right? So you can do that. Now, if you want to read more reviews, you can click over here. You can go to this reviews tab. You can get some reviews, understand few reviews from here as well, right? And then this is the pricing about everything. So the live price is 20,000 rupees. The recording price is 9,000 rupees. But anyways, right? So we will come, and then in the end of the demo, we'll give you some offers so that you can enroll if you're looking for a course, right? So we'll give you some offers so that you can enroll for the course, right? So this is about the overall landing page about the Snowflake and also the education ellipse in general. Now the people who are here for one basic agenda, right? You guys want to switch your profile to Snowflake background, okay? And now if you want to switch your profile to a Snowflake background, I know that you guys have these questions, okay? And if you don't have this question, then probably you're looking for these answers in future as well, right? So I will make sure that after the demo, all of these questions are basically clear for you, okay? So like we are not taking this particular master class for the first time, right? We already took master class, so we have experience about your questions already. And then if you feel you have any new question, you can anyways ping in the chat, and then I will be assisting you, or mail will be assisting you for the questions, right? But now suppose the people are very confused that, hey, what is this modern data warehouse, and then how it is different than the traditional SQL servers which we have, right? Then sometimes people have a question that, hey, I am a fresher, I have a career gap, I have 5 to 10 years of experience. Can I switch? How I can switch? Then if you have a question about, I am from Power BI background, I am from SQL background, I am from Informatica background, I am from sales background, I am from marketing background. Can I switch? How I can switch? Then if you have a question about around that, hey, I should learn coding or not, I should learn Python or not, I should learn SQL or not, and how much coding I should learn. Then if you have a question around, hey, how we will do the live project, and then Snowflake is free, like to practice, or how we will do that, how much experience I can show, how I'll handle the interview based question, and how I handle the scenario based question. That is, somebody asks you what is the team size, and somebody asks you that, hey, what sort of a data you have handled, right? So how I will handle all of these questions in the interview, right? How will tackle those questions in the interview, right? And then sometimes I have a question that, hey, like timing is not suitable, how we will offer that and all of that, right? So suppose if you have all of this question, we'll make sure during the demo each and every question is answered, right? And then in the end, as I told you, that I will give you some offers so that you can enroll for the course, right? So please stick till end of the demo so that you can get some offer for the enrollment, okay? All right, guys. And then in the end of the demo, we will also tell you what are the certification you can do and everything, right? So this is about the overall the picture about the demo, right? So the whole demo will go in this particular flow. So first of all, like I already provided you the introduction, and then I will hand over to Whale. We'll understand why warehouse, what is data warehouse, what is OLTP, OLAP. Then we'll understand what is modern data warehouse. Then we will understand what are the tools you should learn. Then we'll understand how much coding you should do, learn, right? And then who can learn, roadmap, course and project, where to practice. And then we'll have some Q&A live sessions so that you can understand, if you have some question left, you can ask about those questions, right? And then we will cover up about like how much experience you can show, interview preparation, technical question, what are the certification you can do, and in the end we'll give you some offers so that you can enroll, right? So now I will hand over to Vale so that he can take you and then give you some understanding about the data warehouse, and then the course curriculum roadmap and everything, because this course is basically designed by Vale, right? So he will give you the overview about this overall course, and then I will be assisting you with further question, right? So I will give the handover. Like some people already pinged some questions. So let me go through it. It seems like there is two paths for data engineering. First is tech, like Snowflake plus SQL Cloud DBT, and another is Spark Database Python. Which one should we should go for, and why? And then we will touch upon the data modeling and data architecture. I'm asking because, okay, guys. So all of this question will be answered one by one, right? So I will give this Vale can share the screen, introduce himself, and then take it forward. So give me a moment. Uh, Vale, I think you can share your screen and then take the demo forward.
Yeah, Abhishek, yeah. Hi, everyone. This is Vale here. Let me share my screen. Okay. So I have 15 years of experience. So I've worked on distributed applications, enterprise applications, worked with backend systems. I started with backend systems and then moved into data engineering. So I worked on ETL framework, data platforms, modern data platforms, work with machine learning teams. So I worked on different projects. I worked on product companies, services, and then startups also. So that is about myself. So I've worked with the different ETL framework like Spark. I've used Databricks. I've used Snowflake and worked on cloud like AWS, Azure, and then on-premises also. So I started with Hadoop, then moved into Spark, then worked on different. So that's about myself. And I've used database, I've used NoSQL systems, different data systems, right? So I have experience on cloud and on-premise systems also. Okay, that's about myself. So let us get into the today's topic. So first, let us see. So in enterprise, why we need data warehouse? Okay, so in the enterprise, so what is the purpose of data warehouse and what is the need of data warehouse? So, like enterprise has different functional unit. Okay, so they may have different datas. So the data. So if you see, enterprise can have sales team. They may have marketing team, finance team, like that supplier. So like different business group within the enterprise itself, right? Like be like a sales team who works on the sales operations, finance team they have their own applications, they have like enterprise systems, they have database within finance team itself. They use a lot of applications, and marketing team within that they have Salesforce, CRM, different applications within the marketing team. And with collaboration with supplier, you use SEM products, you use ERP systems to collaborate with suppliers. So there are lot of data silos within the organization itself. Data silos are nothing but each team has their own data, and you should for organization wise, if you want to collect the data and use this data, then there can be duplicates. You have to consolidate this data, you have to reconcile this data, because there can be duplicates. Same data will be there in multiple places. So that is where data warehouse comes into play, where we want to collect this data from various systems and bring it to one place and then maintain it, and then use it for multiple purposes. It can be analytics, it can be for machine learning, or it can be for reporting, data mining, or data exploration, different kind of activity. So in organization, they do different kind of activities, right? So they do they collect the data and they do analytics from that, or they do business intelligence by using dashboards. They do business intelligence, or they may do predictive analytics, prescriptive analytics, or automation of work, or self-service analytics, like that. Like there are a lot of analytics in organization, there are a lot of analytics. So centralizing this data, so collecting the data from different systems, centralizing it, and then creating a summary data, like creating a different classification of data. So you have raw data, you have aggregated data, and different form of data, so that your again the other teams can use this data. So that is the purpose of data warehouse. So data warehouse helps you collect the data from different sources. The sources can be a different business group or different systems in organization, about the scale of the organizations, about the number of applications they have, or number of users are there. The sources can expand. So it can be like 200 sources, or it can be 500 sources, based on the enterprise. They're operating in different, their teams are there in global. Okay, based on that, the sources may differ. So what we do in data warehouse, so we collect the sources. The source can be in different form, right? It can be from database, it's a structured data. It can be from ERP systems like flat files or JSON data, or it can be from a CRM system in JSON form or XML form. So we collect the data and we transform it. So we have a staging layer. In the staging layer, we transform this data into various structure. So I can store the raw data as it is, or I can transform the data and then transform into, I can do data quality checks. I can clean up the data. So clean up the data and process it and maintain the process data. And I can do aggregation based on the application I use. I can aggregate this data or summarize this data. So I can have different form of data. So that everything we do it in the data warehousing system. So here we do data modeling. We create tables. We create the table and the data. That data used by different teams in the organizations. Okay, that team can be analytics team, can be a business user. So who is going to do, who is going to work uh, the data here? Or be a bot who is going to do analysis on your data. So it's you're using bot system which can analyze your data, or you're going to use for reporting. The data is used for reporting for different purpose. We are going to use this data. Okay, so that is what your data warehouse. Data warehouse is to a centralized place in an organization for collecting data from various sources, and you have different form data. And here we do various kind of activity. That means we bring the data, we do reconciliation, we do aggregations, so that we clean up the And we do steps. So this is what we do in data warehouse. Okay, so let us see. Next is we understood in data from maintenance. So what are the system? See that
Vale,
Snowflake.
your voice is breaking. Vale, your voice is breaking a bit.
There,
Vale, your voice is breaking. All right, I think, guys, there's some internet connection problem from Vale's side. Let him join, right?
I think now voice should be clear.
Yeah, it's clear. Yeah.
Okay. So I've shared it again. I think everyone can see my screen. So we have seen what is data warehouse, and then we discussed what we do it in data warehouse, right? We collect data from various sources. That sources can be ERP, that sources can be CRM. So we bring it to staging area and do this. So let us see what are the popular data warehouse systems. So let me. So let me bring the slides. So in enterprise, as we discussed, there are multiple uh, sources. The sources can be ERP, the sources can be database. So why we need database? Why we need data warehouse? So what is the need of using a data warehouse? What is the need of using database? So let us see that. Okay. So let me go into the next slide. Okay. Before that, let us see popular data warehouse systems. So you can see here, we have BigQuery, Redshift, Snowflake, Databricks, and Azure Synapse Analytics. So these are the popular cloud-based data warehouse system. So, so in this, Snowflake is the market leader. Okay, so they play a major role because you can use it for multiple purpose. So in enterprise, I can use it for not only for batch processing, for processing a large amount of data. I can use it for streaming. I can use it for AI/ML integration also. So for multiple purpose, you can use Snowflake. So if you are using Redshift, so Redshift is specific to AWS. So it means we can use it only on AWS. Again, Google BigQuery, you can use it only on Google Cloud. So, but your Snowflake, you can use it on any cloud, and you can use with multiple functionalities. That means you can use it for BI systems also. You can use it for streaming also. You can build a streaming solution also. So that is why your Snowflake can be used for building a data platform in organizations. So Snowflake and Databricks are the major competitors here in the data warehouse solutions. Okay, so we have seen, so what is a data warehouse? And we have seen some popular online data warehouse systems. Now let us see why we need OLAP system, that is data warehouse. Why we need databases. What is the need of using database and data warehouse? So we have seen in enterprise, they use RDBM systems like MySQL, Oracle, right? A lot of Postgres like that. They have a lot of database. All this thing are OLTP system, which are transaction processing system. So you store your OLTP system can store small amount of data. That means it can store last 6 months of data or last 1 year of data because it has a limitation, it cannot scale. Okay, so the OLTP system like Postgres or MySQL or Oracle, right? It cannot scale for a larger extent. So for enterprise use case, if you are going to bring data from different sources and store it into OLTP, your performance will go down. And OLTP is used by applications team. So we call it as operational applications. It means we call it as operational data or applications. Data are stored in OLTP. That means frequently read and write happens in OLTP. You cannot use it for analytical process. Okay, so that is the reason why in organization they use OLTP system also. They have OLAP systems also. So that means they have MySQL, Postgres, Oracle also for operational data. So they have web applications, they have mobile applications. All this mobile application data or web application data will get into OLTP systems. The data will be saved into OLTP systems, and that data are very frequent, last 6 month data or last 1 year data. And if you want to do analytics, if you want to do machine learning or AI, you along with the current data, you need historical data also, and you need data from other sources also. So for that, your systems should scale, and you can store large amount of data. That is why OLAP systems are used for analytics or AI ML operations. Okay, so which can scale horizontally. That means in cloud, using cloud VMs and using the cloud data storage, your OLAP system can scale easily. And the costs are going to be cheaper here because you're using cloud provided VMs and then cloud provided storage. So you can scale up enormously based on your use cases here. So when you are working on OLTP system, you can see it's used for financial transactions, e-commerce applications, or web applications, mobile applications. Your OLAP systems are used for business intelligence, data science, predictive analytics, AI solutions like that. Use it for different analytical operations. Okay, so we have seen what is data warehouse. Now we have seen what is OLTP and what is OLAP system. Okay, so next, what we will see is, so in enterprise, we call it as a modern data platform. Okay, so what is modern data platform? So let us discuss that. Okay, so in a enterprise, we have different use case. Okay, so we have use case like analytics, business intelligence, reporting, big data processing, like working on reportings, event-driven applications, data pipeline. Like this, you have different operations, right? Other than that, you have operations like predictive analytics, prescriptive analytics, and then we are doing descriptive analytics like self-service analytics. So for this kind of activity, we need the data warehouse to support, because we are not going to do like big data processing or we are not going to do reporting or BA systems, right? We are going to do other operations. So your data warehouse should support all this operation. So we need to have a modern data platform. So your Snowflake is a modern data platform where you can do all kind of activity. I can do data engineering. I can use it as a data lake. I can use it as a data warehouse. I can create tables. I can do data modeling here and store the data. And the data can be accessed by different consumers. So I can use it as a data warehouse. I can use it for data science. Like I can build machine learning models, or I can use the pre-built models, right? So in Snowflake, we have Cortex. Cortex is a they have a pre-built models. Using the pre-built models, you can write SQLs. You can perform AI functionalities. You can do natural language processing. You can use like you can do NLP, and then you can do like AI related chat based prompt based analysis analytics on the system. Okay, because your Snowflake is a platform which supports multiple things here. By using Cortex, we are going to do a lot of analytical stuff. Okay, so enterprise need one platform to do this, right? They don't want to have multiple platforms. For data engineering, I cannot have a separate platform. For analytics, I cannot have a separate platform. Then I have to copy the data into each place, right? So it is going to create duplication again. So you're not having going to have a centralized data platform. So if you have a centralized data platform, so the data can be used for multiple purpose. So that is why your Snowflake is a data platform where you can use it for multiple purpose. It can be for data science, or it can be for AI, or it can be for analytics, it can be for reporting, like that, multiple operations. And also you can perform data sharing with other third party applications or other teams. You can do data sharing. So all these features data Snowflake provides you. So in a modern data platform, so Snowflake fits in multiple places. So the main thing as a data warehouse, they work on the ETL layer. You can use it in the data warehouse layer. You can use it as a data mart, and you can connect from BI tools and build dashboards. You can use it for reporting. So in a modern data landscape, your Snowflake can be used for different activities. It can be for data engineering or data lake or data warehouse. Okay, so this is what in a modern data platform, the role of Snowflake. And the other thing is, okay, so in the data engineering, we have different type of data. We have unstructured data, semi-structured data, and structured data. So like structured data, it's normally with any data warehouse tool, you can process it. Like Redshift or Google Query can process structured data. Semi-structured data, even other systems can provide. That means like a JSON data or XML data, your normal data warehouse system can process it. Here, unstructured data like PDF, documents, right? Word documents, by using the machine learning and AI functionality, your Snowflake can process the unstructured data also. By using Cortex, you can process PDF documents also in the Snowflake. Okay. So, and in data engineering, we are going to have different types of data. We are going to have structured data, semi-structured data, and structured data. So all this kind of data we are going to do ingestion, and we are going to build the data models, and that data models can be used by consumers. So it can be directly a business users, or it can be a business analyst who is going to work on the dashboards. So both they can use this data. So this is what a modern data platform. In modern data platform, we do different activity: data engineering or data warehouse or data science activity. We do all this kind of activity. Okay, so let us move on. So far, we have seen what is data warehouse, and what are the modern data warehouse in current situations, and what are the leading platforms, and what is modern data platform, right? Now, let us go into the course syllabus, and we will see what we are going to cover in our course syllabus. So this is the course syllabus where we'll be starting with the basics of Snowflake, and we will see the architecture and then how to use Snowflake on a trial, like a trial platform. We'll be using trial platform. So we have a 30 days trial version. You can see we have 30 days trial. So in the 30 days trial, you have some limited features, right? So that means you can create database, you can work on Python, you can work on SQL. So you can perform normal basic operations. You can do data engineering, you can do ETLs in the trial version, but you cannot perform machine learning or AI operations here. In the trial version, you have limitations. Cortex is not enabled, you cannot do machine learning operations. So you cannot do NLP, natural language processing, or AI operations here in the trial versions. So we will not get deeper into AI. We will see little bit basics, how to use Cortex, how it works, the architecture, and how it is used in real world. Like that, we will see some basic use case and how to use document, how to process a document here, PDF documents or Word document, how you process it, how you convert it to data. That like kind of basics thing we will cover, and we will not get deeper into the Cortex AI functionalities. But we are going to start from basics, architecture of Snowflake and building like a virtual warehouse, how to use virtual warehouse, how to use Snow SQL, command line tool, and then we will go into creating a different type of stages, internal stage, external stage, and doing bulk loading of data. And in loading bulk loading of data, how we can handle CSV data, how we can handle JSON data, how we can handle unstructured data. So we are going to see different kind of thing, and we'll get into different type of integrations. So how to integrate with AWS, how to integrate with Azure, how to create stage using different cloud providers. That means from Snowflake, you can access S3 buckets, you can access Azure containers also. So we will see that cloud integrations, and we'll slowly get into advanced sections where we'll go for continuous streaming pipelines. We'll see Snowpipe, and then we will see continuous streaming, how we can do it. And also we'll see that basics, and we will move into Snowspark, and we will see how to do big data processing in Snowflake by using Snowspark. So here we will use Python, and we will do some processing using Spark. We will cover basic scenario here. We will not get into advanced level. Next is we will see how to create data models, how to create a ETL pipelines, and we will see how to do SCD type 1, type 2. So this is all the most frequently used thing in Snowflake, right? So we'll be seeing all this thing. Then we will be getting into scheduling and performance fine tuning, and we will be using DBT for building the transformations. So we are going to do transformations using DBT here. So we'll be doing transformations in different ways. When you use big data processing, we will do transformation using Spark. And when we are going to write SQLs, we will do transformation using DBT. So we will create different models here, and we will create seeds and then sources here, and we will do testing, and we will create macros, and then we will run DBT models here. So that is what we are going to do. And at last we will cover orchestration. So we are going to do orchestration. We can do orchestration using ADF. So we will see how to do orchestration using Azure Data Factory. And the other thing is, by using Airflow, you can do orchestration. So we will cover both here. So we are going to use ADF, and we will see using ADF how to do orchestration. So for example, if you see here, so we have a batch processing pipeline. We have a Snowflake batch processing pipeline here, which you can run it from ADF. So I can trigger this, I can schedule it, and then run it. So this is how we can do in ADF. You can do the orchestration of your Snowflake ETL. So we will do it from orchestration from ADF also. Other thing is we will do it from Airflow also. So we are going to do both. We are going to see Airflow also. We are going to do from ADF also. So we will see orchestration, how to do orchestration using Airflow, and how to do orchestration using ADF. And along with this, we are going to implement two projects here. So let us see the projects also. So we will be building, first project is a medallion architecture. That means data coming into S3. We are processing the data using medallion architecture. So we'll have bronze, gold, silver, and we'll build a star schema here. We'll build a star schema. That means we'll have fact and dimension tables, and we will do SCD type 2 in the first project. So this is the first project we are doing. And the second project is a streaming pipeline. So first project is a batch processing pipeline. Here the orchestration will be done with the Airflow, and the orchestration can be done using Airflow or ADF. So the first project is a batch processing pipeline, and in the second project, it's a streaming pipeline. So the data comes from different sources as a stream of data, and that data using Kinesis, we are going to process the data, and we are going to use streams and tasks, and we are going to build a streaming data pipeline here, and we are going to process the data and store it into bronze, silver, gold, and lively we can see the processing of data here. So the interval is 5 minutes here. In the 5 minutes, we will see the output in the dashboard. So that is what we are going to do, streaming pipeline here. So this is what we'll be covering in the course. So we'll be doing from going from basics of Snowflake, and we will be covering to the advanced sections. And we are not going deeper into data science. We are going to see little bit on on the A, mainly to how to use Cortex, how to use SQL on Cortex. So that is specific to data engineering specific point, right? So we are not going to data science area. On the data engineering side, how we use Cortex, that is what we are going to see. And we will discuss about in modern data platform, how self-service analytics is done. Okay, using Cortex, how self-service analytics is done. So, for example, we go to the okay. So if you see here, so if you are working on a modern data platform and you have chatbots, where in a real world situation you have chatbots. So that chatbot, or you're using Slack, or you're using Teams. From there, you want to do prompt analytics. So based on the prompt, you want to integrate with your data models and get data from that. So for that, you can do Cortex Analytics implementation. So here we have a inbuilt data machine learning model, Cortex model, which is a LLM model here, and we are using the existing model and integrating with the Cortex Analytics API, and we are creating a semantic layer here. So our work is done here. So we are creating the semantic layer as a data engineer. We work on creating this YAML file here, and using this YAML file, our business users can communicate with your data model. That means communicate with your LLM, and they can get the response. They can prompt, and they will get the response from your SQL data models. Okay. So as a data engineer, we build the data pipeline. So here you can see you can use Airflow or you can use Astronomer. Astronomer is a Airflow again, which is on the cloud. So we are doing data pipeline, and the data we are creating YAMLs here, and that YAML, based on that YAML only, your response is going to be generated here. So even though here we have implemented AI here, your data engineer work is building data pipeline and creating the YAML file. So that is what we will concentrate. As a data engineer, we don't work on the creation of LLMs here, right? So we are going to work on the data pipeline and the semantic layer here. So that is what we will see in the course. We are not going to get into LLMs here, creating the data science model. We are not going to see. Okay, so this is what we'll be covering in the course. So any questions from anyone so far on the syllabus, on the projects? So we'll unmute everyone.
Yeah, I want to know about, about the time travel is covered in this topics.
Yeah, time travel is covered. So you can see here,
Okay.
time travel, zero copy clone will be
Okay.
covered.
Yeah, yeah, what I can sense is, yeah, you have a good knowledge. I think it was easy. We're able to understand from the slides. Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody has any question, guys, you can go ahead and ask.
So will it be you who's going to do the course, or it'll be a couple of instructors all through the course?
It'll be me doing the course for the entire session.
Okay, thanks.
So that's why this course, we will discuss about the timing and the batches here. So Abhishek will explain about the timing. So you'll explain about the what time the batches are there. at the end of the
Hi, Will.
session.
Is the content same for both recorded videos and the live session?
Yeah, we offer both recorded and live session, both. Yes.
Okay, so content is also same. There would be no
Yes.
difference.
Yes, content is also. Yes.
Okay. Is there any job assistance, resume building programs?
Yeah, it is there, but it is there in the live session. If you opt for the live session, in the recording, we will just give you the mock like the sample resume through which you can make it. But let's cover this in the end of the session. So, guys, if you have any question related to timing, recordings, or offer or anything, that let's discuss it at end of the demo. If you have any technical doubt related to what will be covered, what not will be covered, or any technical doubt related to course curriculum, you can go ahead and ask.
Are we going to cover integration part as well as
Git integration, you're saying?
AI? AI.
AI
Any,
We
integration.
will cover
yeah.
basics. We will not get into deep. So that means we are going to use existing models, right? So if you see, there are few existing LLMs which is there. So we'll see how to use the existing LLMs and how to write queries here and some basic stuff, right? We are not going to deeper into writing a new model or going into LLM deeper, right? So as a data engineer, our work is minimal, right? So we'll do minimal
So
on
we
that.
are integrating the models in
Yeah,
somewhere
yeah.
in the project,
Yeah,
right?
so it's like
Yeah.
we'll be doing data pipeline. We'll be working on the semantic layer here, which is creating the YML, and that YML will give the context for your data model.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
Will there be any hands-on as per session? I mean, any hands-on practice as per the proper sessions that we will be covering?
Yeah, yeah. So all the sessions will happen in on hands-on. We will be doing we'll be developing the projects lively in the course, and then we will show how to create everything. So you can also try it, and if you have any issues, we'll be helping. So everything will be hands-on only. So we'll be doing while going through the basics, right? We'll cover two projects. So for like first 15 days, we'll be doing one project, and next 15 days we'll be doing one project. So we'll do step by step here. So we'll go through the concepts and we'll do step by step, and we'll complete the projects also. That is how it's like designed.
Hello. Hello. Can I know what are the prerequisites for this course?
So you need to know SQL, and then SQL is very important because a lot of things we use SQL here, and for few things we'll be using Python. So like for specifically with data engineering purpose, so with Snowspark we'll use Python here. So you need to have SQL, which is mandatory, and Python. If you have basic knowledge, it's fine.
I'm from non-native background, so is it that I have to first go through this, then come and join you guys, or how does it work?
So if you know SQL or you don't know SQL? You know SQL or you
No, I
don't know
don't know
SQL?
SQL. No.
So first of all, you need to have a basic understanding of SQL. That is a prerequisite to join the course.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you don't know SQL, you first go ahead and learn SQL, right? Basic of SQL, and then you can come to us after that. Or in coming month, we will be also launching a SQL course, so you can probably enroll with us as well. But if you have some time till that point, you can actually go ahead and learn SQL and come back to us.
Okay. This course is starting from when?
1st June.
1st June. Okay.
Yeah.
Does this engineering also require a little bit of DevOps?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. I just want to know because somewhere I got to know that you also need to have DevOps this thing as well.
No.
Understanding. I'm from a non-IT background. I have experience in fraud investigations. Wanted to get into this role. What do you think? Will I be able to have the capability of getting into this, or how does it work? I have an 8 years of experience with KYC and LFS, like fraud investigations and a little bit more.
Yeah, you can learn. Yes, yeah, it is suitable. You just need to learn some technical skill set that you can switch.
Can I speak to someone separately? I don't have any number over there. That's why.
You can ping us over the WhatsApp, so you can get the number in the website. Like there's a WhatsApp
Okay.
icon in the website through which you can ping.
Perfect. Sure. Thank you.
So
Uh,
So
June
what
does.
kind of
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
sorry. So what kind of job roles will we be getting? So what kind of jobs will we be applying for after learning this course?
It's like data engineer, Snowflake developer, or data analyst. So these are the different kind of roles, right? So you can apply for data analyst role, you can apply for data engineering role, and then data Snowflake developer role. So you can apply for all these roles.
Okay, thank you.
Does this also
Is there
cover
any
data analysis?
So we are not going to cover deeper into data analysis, right? So little bit on the data modeling, creating the
Okay.
data dimensional modeling, how to create fact and dimension tables, little bit on that, and
Okay.
how you work with the data sets. We'll discuss on that aspect, but you're not going to Power BI, or you're not going to work on dashboards. We are not going to do all this.
Okay. Thank you.
Mostly on SQL and Python. Is what we.
in
So,
the
do you
club,
assist on certification as well?
Uh, yeah, we'll be like focusing on Snow Pro certification. I think everything will be covered. Abhishek will be covering all this thing. So Abhishek, you want to take it over and then
Yeah,
explain?
all right. So, guys, give us some time, right? So, let's the other question which you guys have, we will take up all of this question and we'll make sure that each and every question is answered. But I will explain few of the topics through which some of the question which you guys are asking will be anyways covered, right? So let me cover up those topics and then I will again give you the chance so that you can unmute yourself and ask questions, right? But we'll make sure that each and every question is answered before we log out, okay? So let me share my screen and then I will cover a few of the question which you guys might have already, okay? Give me a moment. Thank you so much, Vale, for going through this OLTP, OLAP, modern data warehouse. What is data warehouse? What are the tools we will learn, right? Coding is required or not, and then who can learn, right? So, and then giving us the picture about the roadmap. Now somebody was asking that, hey, what are the job role we can apply, right? So here you can go and also you can understand the requirement, right? So suppose here if I go and if I type a Snowflake developer, if I search it, you can see how many job openings are there for Snowflake, right? So there's a requirement anyways, right? So you can see that if I type a Snowflake developer, there are so many jobs available everywhere in Bangalore, in Gurgaon, in New Delhi, right? That you can see. And also you can apply to, suppose if you can just search Snowflake, right? Sometimes they don't put this developer thing. And then here you can see that data engineer Snowflake requirement, right? And so suppose Snowflake data engineer, right? And then wherever the Snowflake is there, Snowflake developer, right? Then now data engineer Snowflake Python, right? And for that as well, you can apply for all of these jobs which is present. And you can also see the job openings over here, right? So there is a huge requirement for Snowflake everywhere, right? That is why people are learning Snowflake and switching their profile. So you can also do it, right? Now, now like sometimes there is a question about uh, suppose if you want to learn Snowflake, you can also go to YouTube. For example, I can go to YouTube and then I can type over here Snowflake, and then I can write like I can start watching these videos and learn, right? But and then I can also go to YouTube, Udemy, for example, right? And I can also learn from here, right? I can go here and then I can learn Snowflake. So now you guys can ask me that, hey Abhishek, like I can just go to YouTube and learn for free as well, or I can come here, I can learn Snowflake, right? Why I should enroll with your course, right? That can be a valid question. And let me clarify why this can create problem for you. Reason being that the people are who are here are some people are 4 years of experience, some people are 5 years of experience, some people are 10 years of experience, and some people are 2 years of experience. So when you go over here, right, you need to do many R&D. Reason being that you need to understand that how much you should learn to basically write a project, right? And how to project that in your resume, right? You will face difficulty to understand that, and also you'll face difficulty that, hey, I am from like so and so background, how I can make a storyline to basically switch, right? So you'll face difficulty with those problems, and also you cannot interact with all of these guys, right? Here you get a small batch size, and then you can get a interaction. You can interact with the tutor. You can understand. He can understand your profile. He can ideally guide you, and the tutor is also working in the industry, so he can best guide you, right? And then he can basically, sometimes people come and then one person is asking me asking a question. This is a valid question, that he has seen some requirement that you need DevOps as well. And I am honestly, if I go over here, right, I go over the job roles of many of the Snowflake developer, they will write DevOps because company want to hire a person who can do everything for them. He can do ETL as well. He can do like DevOps as well. He can make Power BI reports as well. He can. So these startups want a person who can do everything, but ideally you cannot learn everything, right? So that will make you confused. But you should focus on learning the important skill set right now rather than focusing on learning multiple things, which generally happens when you learn by your research, right? Because you are not you are new to industry, so you don't know what to learn. We will basically guide you to learn in a proper direction. There we will assist you, okay? And let me show you the learning path, which will basically clarify the whole journey, how the learning process will go, right? So let me open this particular learning portal, right? In your whole classes will go. So here, if you see, after every class we give a homework, after every class we give a homework, after every class we give a homework, right? And then we attach notebooks as well. We attach all the code so that you can understand the code, you can go run through the code, right? That you can do after every class. And also we are trying to understand your profile, so that from which particular profile you belongs, and then accordingly we try to guide you. And then after all of these classes are done, we are basically teaching you a project, right? So these classes are done, that we are building a project. Then all of these classes are done, that we are building again a project. Then class by class we are basically again doing a project, again doing a project, again doing a project. And then all of these classes are done, then we are again building a project over here, right? So here, if you see, we are building everything, and we are teaching everything real time in front of you, and then we are building a project, right? And all of that is possible because we are implementing everything real time in front of you, right? So when you implement this project, right, a modular architecture project, if you implement it in the company, you might need 2 to 3 weeks or 4 weeks to implement it. Here, why we are able to do it in 2 hours? Reason being that everything is set up. We can do it without any error during the class, as we have done it multiple times. We taught it multiple times. That is, it's doable, right? So we are providing everything in a very summarized, in a very structured manner. And then once it's done, then we are covering what are the scenario based question can be asked. Hey, what is the data size? What are the technical challenges you have faced? Or how you integrated your source. So, and what was the different transformation you have done. So all of the questions which somebody can ask you in the interview related to a project, which is not technical question but more of a managerial question, those questions you cannot answer until unless you have done the project. So we basically try to help you and answer those questions as well. Now, once you prepare it and you can go back to the interview, and then you can come back to us, hey, like this is the new question which somebody is asking us, and then how to answer those questions. So we'll assist you with that question as well. Now, then we ask for the feedback so that you can give us feedback, and then we basically give you like feedback as in the overall course, right? How the course you felt, and then we accordingly improve, right, a few of the things. And now we are basically telling you how to introduce yourself, how to explain a project, how to improve your Naukri.com profile or a LinkedIn profile, how to do some changes in your Naukri.com profile, LinkedIn profile. So if you see, it's very structured learning. Reason being that we are first doing a project, we are telling you how to introduce yourself, right, and how to like explain the project. Then we are giving you a project explanation so that you can write your project in your resume. Then we are giving you a sample resume so that you can make your resume, right? So it's a focused learning in a right direction rather than you're wasting time in R&D. rather than searching so much on the internet and you're following a right direction. Why I'm saying you're following a right direction? Reason being that it's crafted by the tutor who is working in the industry. So there we will help you. Right. So now these are all the topic wise interview question. This is the company wise interview question. This is not the interview question which we prepared by just going to the chat GPT writing like give 10, 100 interview question for Databricks or all of that, right? Because getting a interview question from chat GPT is very easy nowadays, right? If you go to chat GPT, everybody like chat GPT can also give you the interview question. But because ChatGPT has so many data and then he can prepare the interview question for you. But all of this interview question which we are giving you, it's basically prepared by us appearing to many interviews. So these are the draft version prepared by me and Wade, right? So we give interviews on day-to-day basis and try to prepare like an interview question for you, crafted for you, which is well designed for you, right? And then all of this interview questions prepared by us by appearing to the interview. It's not like we just got it from some sort of a chat GPT and all this. It's a valid interview question. So if you just prepare this interview question, you're well versed with the your preparation, right? So this is about the overall training journey, right? Now let me go through the summary about everything. Let me give you the summary about everything so that everything is clear for you. Okay. So now we will basically from this particular course, you will get 3 years of experience. You will learn Snowflake, Airflow, Glue, ADF, and DBT with basics of AI as well, which Whale has highlighted. And then we will basically do 2 projects, right? And we will do Snow core certificate. We will basically you'll get 3 years of experience. The prerequisite to enroll for this particular course is SQL. If you don't know SQL, then also in coming months we'll launch SQL course. You can learn from there as well, or you can learn it separately and then come back to us. Batch start date, it will start from 1st June. So coming weekend, Saturday, our first class will be, right? The class will go for 2 months. The class will happen only on weekends. So suppose you can, and then it's a morning timing. So if you're from US, then also you can attend. If you're from India, then also you can attend. And if somebody is there in the European time zone, then you can opt for the recording as well, right? That also you can do. So we offer a recording curriculum as well, right? So you can enroll for only recording, right? Suppose somebody is looking for the recording, so we offer only recording as well for overall course. So you can enroll for only recording as well, which comes with the interview session. The live doubt sessions as well. So you will get the doubt sessions in which you can clarify your doubt as well, right? So this is about summary about everything, right? Now, suppose if you are looking for enrollment, right, and then you're interested to enroll, right? So as I told you that in the last of the demo, we'll give you some offers so that you can enroll. So these are the offer which we are giving right now, right? So for the today's demo. So the course price is 20,000 rupees. The today's demo price is 17,000 rupees, right? And this particular price, we have done the thorough market research with the small batch size and then with the interview preparation with the 2 lifetime projects, right? With unlimited access of the recording for the lifetime. This is 17K best price, and then you can just do your own research. If you feel that you get less of a price in anywhere in the market, you can come back to us. If you get it in less of a price in the market, probably they are giving like 100 students in the batch or like 70 students in the batch and all of that, but we have a limited batch size as I told you. We are taking only 15 to 20 students, and then 7 to 8 students are already registered. We will take few more students, and then the enrollment will be done. You need to pay only 10,000 rupees now, right? And 7,000 rupees you can pay once the batch starts. Now, if you're looking for a recording, suppose somebody says that I'm in a different time zone and I want to enroll for the recording, then you can pay for this particular recording, right? And then the recording price is 8,999. But we are giving in 1,000 discount for the today's demo, and then we are giving in 7,999. And this particular offer is valid till today 11:59 p.m. IST, and this particular offer will expire after that, right? Now, if you're looking for an enrollment, I'm pinging the link in the chat. You can go ahead and like use this particular link and enroll for the course, right? And if you have still any question, we are here to answer those questions. Class is on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, not Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I am just pasting the link. Go ahead and enroll for this particular course. We are looking for few more registration, and then we'll end the registration. And then this course is starting from 1st of June, as I told you, right? All right, guys. So this is the summary about everything, and then this particular offer is valid till 11:59 p.m. IST, and then this particular offer will expire after that. You need to pay 10,000 rupees now, and then you can pay 7,000 rupees after the batch starts, right? And then it comes with a 7-day refund policy as well, right? And then you can understand how tutor is teaching us and everything. Nobody asked for the refund till now due to our teaching style. We are providing the training from past 2 to 3 years till now, right? We haven't had a single refund due to your teaching style, but we are giving that kind of a liberty as well, so that if you pay, you are confident, right? So you can just see how we are teaching, and then you can basically understand our teaching style and everything. And if you're not satisfied, you can also get the refund in 7 days, right? So this is about everything. Now if you have any question, you can ask us. I will give you the chance so that you can unmute yourself and ask. Give me a moment. All right, guys,
And
so go
Abhishek,
one by
yeah,
one. If you have any question, go one by one, and
yeah,
then you can ask.
Abhishek, are we covering the CI/CD on the pipeline also?
CI/CD is first of all not a job for data engineer, but I think, Vale, you can answer this question. Will you give some basic overview about CI/CD or no? Hello, Vale.
Yeah, meanwhile, I
Vale,
have one question.
I
You
mean,
want
if
us
we
to
have,
subscribe Snowflake?
yeah.
sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm asking whether you want us to subscribe for the, free Snowflake credits from the Snowflake
Uh,
console.
yeah. So Vale will assist you to
Okay,
basically,
okay, we'll
yeah,
wait then. Okay.
yeah.
Hi, Abhishek. Do you provide any guarantee on certification, Snow Pro certification? Like once the course is completed, you
Yeah, you
provide
can go ahead and,
assistance and guarantee
yeah,
for it.
yes. So the course is basically enough to clear this Pro course certificate, and also we'll share some mock questions through which you can prepare for it.
Abhishek, these price, the recording price that you mentioned, is it the recordings of the live sessions, those
Yes,
which would be
yes.
conducted?
Yes,
But
the
the
difference
thing
between
is
the
that,
yes.
yeah,
Go ahead, go ahead,
okay.
go ahead, go ahead, go
So
ahead, go ahead.
once the live session recordings, we will be getting it, right? That is
Yeah,
the
so
difference.
yes, you
But
will
the
get the
thing is,
live session
we are not allowed, we will not be allowed to attend the
attend.
live sessions.
Yes, yes, you're right.
Okay, okay. So with recordings also, we can get the full everything. I mean, all the contents would be covered also in the recording, right? Because
All the
that is
contents
the,
will be covered. Yes,
yeah.
you're right. All the contents will be covered. The only difference would be that some people need like to interact more with the tutor, and then daily schedule they want, right? And then you want to interact with the tutor on weekend basis. That you can do, and also interview assistance such as mock interview. He will understand your profile, help you to make your resume. Those things is not there in the recording, which is there in the live session. But
So the
technical,
recording, let's say, okay,
yeah,
okay, got it, got it.
yeah.
So let's say recording we will be getting how? I mean, it is one day only after the live session gets completed, we will be getting the next day the recording of the live
Yes,
session or how
yes,
it
you're right.
is.
Yes, you're right.
Okay, okay, okay. It's not like only after the completion of 2 months,
No,
then
no, no,
after we will get the recording,
no.
right?
It's not like that. And then
Okay.
once you enroll, we will also share some the past recording which we recently had. As
Mm-hmm.
per the past architecture, those recordings also, 3, 4 recording we will share till the time.
Mm-hmm.
So you will always have something to watch. It's not like you need to wait for 2 months.
Okay. And the links, recording links, it will be coming in our Gmail ID, right?
No, no, you will get the LMS access which I was showing before. So you can basically access all the course through our website, and you can
Okay.
also download our Android application, Education Ellipse, through which you can
Okay.
access the recording.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
And about the hands-on, let's say if I go by going through the recording, if I do want to make some hands-on, then
Mhm.
the subscriptions and all, how, I mean, we have to create or you will be providing, let's say
Subscription
Snowflake
you need to
subscription.
create. We will guide you how you can create the subscription.
Okay.
Yeah. We
Okay.
won't be
So,
providing any
So,
subscription to you, but we'll guide you how to create a subscription.
okay.
so
We will be
Friday and
creating
Sat
Snowflake subscription as well as we need Azure subscription, right?
You need to create a Snowflake subscription. Snowflake
Okay.
comes with the yes.
Okay. Okay. What will be the validity of that subscription?
I think it's for a month, but Vale can
Okay.
confirm. Vale, are you there? Hello. Vale, are you there?
Hello. Meanwhile, can you confirm the weekend, Friday and Saturday, or like
It's
on
Saturday
Saturday
and
only we
Sunday,
have?
not Friday. It's Saturday and Sunday.
As per Indian timings, from what time the classes will be there?
It's 8:30 till 10:30.
8:30
It's
to
a
10:30, 3 hours, 2 hours. Sorry.
2 hours. Yes, it's 2 hours.
Yes, yes.
Saturday and Sunday, 4 hours, 4 hours in a week, 16 hour roughly in a month, 32 to 35 hours in a 2 months duration of time. Yeah.
This is Srinivas.
Yeah.
So the glue and ADF, how much percentage it will cover as per this course in Snowflake? Because you
It is
mentioned other tools.
yes. It is covered from the orchestration perspective because this is a data warehouse, right? Your Snowflake is the data warehouse.
Yeah.
So the ADF and then the glue will be covered from the orchestration perspective, that how you can trigger your notebooks which you have created in Snowflake. So we will help you to understand. We will give you the basic overview about like the ADF, and we will give you the overview about glue, and then we will tell you how you can orchestrate the pipeline using glue and ADF.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
The project.
What is the role of Airflow?
Sorry.
What is the use of Airflow in this
Airflow is
project?
also for the orchestration. So
Scheduling, right?
yeah, scheduling. For Snowflake is a data warehouse, and then Airflow, Glue, DBT, and this ADF is for orchestration purpose.
Yeah. The project
But
will be
ADF
covered
will
for
be
under
used
which
for
domain,
ETL
like
process and all, right?
banking.
Sorry, come again.
Yeah, project will be covered
Actually,
under. Go ahead.
yeah, no, go ahead, go ahead. Yeah.
The projects will be covered under which domain, may basically like banking, pharma, or like exactly like what will be the context like for projects?
Snowflake, sorry, the domain of the project will be supply chain and retail, right? But the project which we are teaching you can be like you can do some work around and then it can be incorporated in, because the architecture which we are teaching you can be incorporated in other domain as well. Suppose if you have a like the architecture means, let me show you. Give me a moment. So the architecture which we are teaching you, both of the architecture can be incorporated in other domain as well. But we will be taking care of, we will be giving you the example from the supply chain and retail domain. But if you feel like, hey, I have a HR domain experience, can I incorporate this projects from the HR domain perspective? Yes, you can do that as well. Because you are
Thank you.
learning this architecture in general, which can be basically implemented in other domain as well. All right. So guys, if you are enrolling and then if you have any questions, right? So you can, if you have any question, you can ask. But like this is the offer, right? If you want to enroll, just go ahead and pay in this particular link. Let me again send the link in the chat. Somebody saying that the link is not accessible because people are asking question. Give me a moment.
I have a question for Will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, is this a developer course or a data engineering course? See, I was a little bit confused. For one of the question, Will was answering, we can apply for the developers as well as for the data engineering.
Will do. Can you go ahead?
Yeah. So, for Snowflake developer, so what we do, like we build ETLs, right? So we work on SQL. So it's nothing different, right? Most of the responsibilities are going to be same. So data engineer and Snowflake developer, the responsibilities are going to be similar. Okay, so you can apply for the developer role also, you can apply for data engineering roles. But the thing is, we are not going to cover here specific cloud, right? We are not going to data engineering on the cloud Azure, right? We are going to specifically on the Snowflake. We are going to cover on data engineering on the Snowflake.
See, for the data engineering, what I thought is probably I might not be fully correct. See, the data engineers would be moving the data from one system to the other system, something like that, and they would be doing the transformation. But
No, it's
the developers would be doing more on the internal data storage or internal way of handling.
no, it's like a data engineer. We work on building data pipelines. It can be it can be a simple pipeline or a complicated pipeline, right? So we write a simple code, or we work on application, right? We build a ETL application. So it's application development. So it's like we build a product that is a data as a product. So we build a self-service analytics. So analytics as a product. So it's like you cannot say developer and data engineer. They do both different, right? Like similar kind of things we do it.
So you'll be
So we
covering
work
both
on
the topics, like the data engineering and the developer, or like.
yeah, we will be seeing for data engineering for like moving the data or doing ETL what we do, or for a developer aspect how to do DML, DDL, how to create stages. So we'll cover that also. So we'll cover both on the both aspect. We'll cover both.
Hi, Will. I have one question.
Yeah.
The subscription will be 30 days validity, and the entire course is 2 months, right? So how can we
Yeah.
cover all the?
Yeah, you can create another email ID, and then you can create multiple email IDs, right? So it's like a Gmail ID will work. So you can create multiple Gmail IDs and then work on the trial.
Okay.
And we can easily load data. We can create, because we are going to use AWS, and then we are going to use containers. So the data will be there in container. So you can easily bring the data. You can load our scripts from local. We can load the script and then bring the platform. So even the trial version, you can build
So
everything.
it works with like AWS Glue also. AWS.
Yeah, it works with. Yeah, you can load data using different orchestration frameworks. So we are going to use ADF and Airflow here. We can load data with Glue also. So, but we are not going to cover detailedly on the Glue here.
Okay.
I think few of the people raised the hand, so let's give them chance if they haven't asked the question. So Vedika, have you already asked the question?
No, sir, actually, I haven't asked the question.
Yeah, so please go ahead and ask the question. Yeah.
Sir, I have two questions, one regarding the course itself and one regarding the processing of it. So regarding the process, sir, if we go for the live session type, if we supposedly missed our session due to some our colleges or due to some reason, do we get like chance for recording?
So yes, so with the live session, you're also getting recording. So it's not like in the live session recording is not there. In the live session, you're getting live session and the recording as well at the same time with the lifetime access. So if you miss the session, you can get the recording next day, which you can access for lifetime without any like expiry date.
And it's like live session, like one-to-one. If we have in between doubts, we can ask on that time only, or do we
Yes.
have to wait for the doubt session, something that?
So it's a small batch size as we told. So it's 10 to 15 people learning together. So you can
Okay.
ask the doubt during the live session itself. It's not like so the separate doubt session is needed when you have a very big batch size of 100 people. So you cannot ask doubts. So suppose in this particular class itself, we have many people, right? 32 people, 35 people are asking doubts. So it's difficult to clarify the doubt. But when you have a small batch size, you can easily ask the doubt during the class itself without any issue.
Okay. And so one more question regarding the course itself. Can you like explain it to me in more simpler way if possible? I'm new to this thing, so if it's okay with you to explain it in more
Okay,
normal terms.
Vale, can you please explain it in a
I do
simple?
understood the basic knowledge we require of SQL, and I do have that knowledge, but not that in depth which you explained. So if it is okay with you.
Yeah. Phil, can you please answer this question?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So you are asking about the project, what is the project we are doing, and then you want to know about the project, or what you want to know in detail, or the
Uh,
syllabus?
yes, moreover syllabus and what particularly will be learning that will be helpful for our career wise.
Yeah, so like the expectation, right, in the market, the expectation of a Snowflake developer or a data engineer, right? So they in the market they look for you to work on basic scenarios like implementing, creating tables on Snowflake on data warehouse, loading data into the data warehouse. That means in enterprise you have different data systems. From data we collect the data and we have to store it into data warehouse. So you need to know how to create tables, how to load data into these tables, and for projects perspective, so we're going to work for particular retail or banking or insurance, different domain, right? So the data may come from source system. So that source system may send you the data in different formats. So you have to process the data and store it into database. And from the data, the data will be in raw form. So we will have to process the data. We have to clean the data. There will be null values. There will be schema mismatch. There will be a lot of duplicates. So we have to process the data, and we will again aggregate the data. So based on the application, we will aggregate it and then store the data into tables. So your consumers can use the data. So as a data engineer, we work between the producers and consumers. So producers are different teams, consumers are different teams. So we are the one who work between both the teams. Okay, so we need to know how to create tables, how to bring the data, store the data so that consumers can use it. Okay, so this is what we are going to do with the course. So we'll see in the cloud how we can use cloud, store the data, how to create tables, and how to read the data from different form, right? CSV data, JSON data, and convert that data into structured form and store it into tables, and also create aggregated tables or application related tables, and transform the data by doing ETLs and store it to tables. That how we can do large amount of data. If I have 10 million or 100 million data, how you can do it? Or if the data is coming very frequently, for every 5 minutes, if it is going to come, how you do it? So like that, we are going to see in different ways. This is what we see in the course.
Thank you so
So is
much,
it
sir.
clear?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, hi, well, this is Shivam.
Guys, please raise your hand. I think let's give the chance to people who has raised the hand already, and then I will come back to you. So Nitin, do you have any question, Nitin?
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
Yeah,
I have a
please go ahead.
question. Actually, I joined session a little bit late, so might be you covered or not, I don't know. So I have a
Yeah.
question regarding, I know the Snowflake, but I was earlier working as a ETL developer using Informatica tool. So there, we were developing the pipelines using the Informatica. But here in Snowflake, we have to write the code to develop the pipelines, right? The
Yeah.
PySpark code. So are we going to cover those things? Because I'm
Yeah.
completely new to this, PySpark and Python and those skills.
So
Are we
we
going to
will
cover that
see
from
both. The
scratch?
source will be
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So we are going to see both. That means the data will be there in data lake. Okay. Data will be there in S3 or data will be there in Azure containers.
Mm-hmm.
So that data, we are going to read it by using SQL or by using Python Spark. So both we are going to see it. So how by SQL, you can write transformations, you bring it to stage layer, and how
Mm-hmm.
you can transform it and
Mm-hmm.
store it into structured tables. That we will see it. And using PySpark, how you can convert it to
Mm-hmm.
data frame, how you can write ETLs and store it into
Mm-hmm.
tables. That also we'll see it. Or using PySpark,
Okay.
how to write it again to cloud. That also we'll
Mm-hmm.
see it. So we'll see
Okay.
PySpark also, we'll see SQL also, both.
Okay. So PySpark we are going to include, right?
Yeah, will be covered.
Okay. So it will really great if you can share the syllabus with us.
Yeah, I have pinged the syllabus in the chat. Like you can check it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
So, all right. So, guys, if you are like, I already received 3 to 4 registrations. So, like, so please use the link in the chat and the register for the course. If you have any question, you can still ask. And if you need the today's recording and interested to enroll, please ping your number in the chat, and then we will be sending you the recording as well, right? And contacting you. So, all right, guys. So let's do the following. If you're interested to enroll for the course, please use the link. Use the given link, right, and then pay for the course. And if you need the today's recording, right, so you can like ping us your number in the chat. We will be reaching out to you for and giving you the recording. And if you have any further question, you can ask. Go ahead and ask. Go ahead and like raise your hand, and then we'll give you the chance so that you can ask question. So I think Syamla, like you have any questions, Syamla, which you want to ask?
So, like the demo and very much interested, but June timeframe would be hard because of some travel. What would be your next session be like? Would it be August or
When you're traveling?
uh,
When you're traveling?
so it's a couple of weeks, June, and have some family. Basically, June and July are very tight. So,
Okay.
is there a session you plan in August, and would you honor
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
that
yeah. So we
you?
will plan the session in August as well. But I have a small suggestion for you. So suppose if you are traveling and then you have some less time, so what you can do, you can get the recording right now. You can make your hand dirty and start with the recording for now. And in August or something, you can pay the difference and then join the live in August so that you can do also as well.
Oh, okay. I like that idea.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
yeah,
I'll order it, but
yeah,
let me send the number. So.
yeah. All right, guys. Anybody has another question? Sorry, let me give you the chance so that you can ask questions. So, uh, Chaitana, do you have any question, Chaitana?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So my question, well, are we going to implement a DQ kind of a module in our pipeline, or the that we are going to do it through Snowflake?
So we are going to use streams and tasks. Okay, so Snowflake has streams and tasks for streaming activity, and we are going to use Kinesis streams. Okay, so Kinesis and Firehouse we are going to use it for queuing mechanism. So when the data is produced from producers, it will go into Kinesis, Kinesis queue, and consumers can Firehouse will be the consumer, which will process the data and push it to Snowflake. So in the Snowflake, we will capture the data which is coming in from Kinesis here. So that is what we are going to use Kinesis as a messaging service here. So that it can be Kafka, it can be any other systems, right? But we are going to use AWS Kinesis here as a messaging layer.
Okay. Any sort of MDM kind of think that we will be
Yeah,
doing?
we will be discussing about MDM, how to create data models, and then how to do referential checks using MDM data. So that we will discuss for the
Does
project while
Snowflake,
we are doing.
but does Snowflake have such functions or functionality to cater to the MDM stuff, or or it is
MDM
completely, yeah.
MDM will be another system. Okay, so MDM will be a master data will be there in another system, but we are going to do referential checks. So when you are
Okay.
doing ETL, right, we
Mm-hmm.
will refer that database and validate our the dimension tables here. Dimension data we validate it using the MDM state.
Okay. Okay. And about the GitHub integration, are we going to put our pipeline into the GitHub kind of thing, or
Yeah, we will do it.
that
We
will
will do it.
do it?
We'll create a GitHub pipeline. We'll
Okay.
do the GitHub integration and we'll do
Okay. Okay. Thanks. Thanks, well.
it. Yeah.
Someone will see that. Can you please share it again?
Sorry, come again. Can you ask the question again? Your
So
your
please
voice
read
is
it in the
breaking.
chat.
Your voice is breaking. Like, can you please type your question or
Okay.
like, yeah.
Yeah. Somehow I'm not able to tell us.
Sorry, your voice is still breaking, but your voice is still breaking. Can you please type your question in the chat? No, your voice is still breaking. Sorry. All right, guys. So I think like voice is still breaking. So guys, please use the link in the chat and then register for the course. We have still a few seats left, right? And I'm sending the syllabus. Give me a moment. If you're asking for the syllabus, give me a moment. I'm sending the syllabus.
Yeah. Hi, Will. I just have one question.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Uh, as I saw, most of the data engineering course would be around 4 to 5 months, but this course is only for 2 months. So, will you able to cover all the topics which are mentioned in the curriculum in depth? Like, will be able to meet industrial standards after this course?
Yeah, so as I have good experience working on this different tools and then data platform, so I can explain things faster, and we are going to cover in depth, right? So a lot of things we are going to cover in depth. So you will be following the industry standard, and then we will be covering all this thing.
Okay, so the duration course is 2 months, but what would be the time? I mean, how many hours it would be?
It's around 30 to 32 hours, I guess, right, Kapil?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, guys, I often see that why I'm saying this, right? So, because some people come call us and then they say that, hey, how many hours you teach? Hey, do you teach 50 hours? Do you teach 100 hours? And then they accordingly judge the training, right? So, let me tell you the honest truth in the market, what happens. In the market, what happens is sometimes people have 100 students in a batch, right? When you have 100 students in a batch, you need to go slow, and those batch size are like those trainings hours are long, reason being that they have 100 students, so they need to teach very slow, they need to clear all the doubt, they take the doubt session for, they take a live session for 1 hour, 1.5 hour, they take the doubt session for 1 2 hour, right? So now if I add 100 students over here, then I need to increase the hours. So suppose I need to basically increase like from 30 hours, I need to make it 60 hours because I have so many students to handle, right? Now, how you need to, you don't judge upon the hours. What you judge upon is the syllabus, right? So you open the syllabus and then you try to see that, hey, to call myself a data engineer or to call myself this Snowflake data engineer, all of these topics are related or not. So Snowflake architecture is covered, the data staging is covered, advanced data processing is covered, SCD type implementation is covered, DBT is covered, DAG is covered, Airflow is covered, and in end of the session, each and every topic will be taught to you. Make sure that you understand the full topic, right? That is what we will be teaching you. So please don't judge upon the hours, judge upon the content, because hours people manipulate in the industry. Okay. Uh, all right. So now, if you have any question, you can again go ahead and ask.
Other thing is like in the fast track with the AWS data engineering, we teach Snowflake for 7 classes or 8 classes. So we cover the basic, right? Why we are able to cover it? Because we have done already multiple projects. So and then we already have all the things which is solved. So it's easier for us to quickly build it based on our experience, right? So we are able to quickly run the project and show it to you quickly. Okay, so that is why we were able to cover a lot of tough syllabus in a faster way. And sometimes like classes may go for, sometimes if it is a complex topic and there is a lot of questions being asked, we may extend from 1 hour to 1.5 hours or 2 hours also. So based on the need, right? Sometimes the classes, it's not that always 1 hour, right? So it may go for 2 hours also. Sometimes if we are working on a project and I'm explaining a lot of things on project and still you need a lot more clarification of it, may extend to 2 hours also.
Abhishek, I have one doubt.
Mhm. Yeah, go ahead, please.
If I enroll for this recording plan, so how much time I will get that recordings? Like, is there any expiry for the recording
No,
sessions?
it's a lifetime access for you.
Lifetime. Okay. So if I enroll it now, will I get that recording right away, that past recordings?
Past recording you will get. We'll share 3 to 4 recordings with you, so to which you can watch. And the course is anyway starting from 1st June, right? So you will get your LMS
Yeah.
access through which you can actually get the real like class recording. So we suggest you to watch the recent recording. Reason being that we incorporated many new things in our syllabus. But you can, if you want to listen to old recording, like old 2 3 classes, just to begin, that you can still do.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, guys. So, yeah, anybody has any question or like, so if you don't have any question, please use the link which I have pasted in the chat and enroll for the course. If you have any question, you can still go ahead and ask. Anybody has any question, guys? Anybody has any question, guys?
So this syllabus will be sufficient for Snowflake developer. So if I'm trying to
Yes,
apply for a Snowflake developer.
definitely. Yes, definitely.
Okay.
I have
And
one
you
question.
can get a job from this syllabus, or also you can do your uh, like once you get a job in the company, then you can basically handle the project by yourself as well. You don't need any support if you learn it quite well. Like if you just attend the class, do all the homework, follow the routine, that's all.
Okay.
All right. Somebody was saying something. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So I have a question related to the Python and PySpark. I think there is some question is raised related to the Python and PySpark. So I was, I think, missed it. So just wanted to understand like what kind of things you are going to be cover in terms of Python and PySpark in this course.
Whale, can you please answer that question?
Yeah. So here, in Snowflake, we have SnowSpark, okay, which is a Snowflake version of Spark here. So where when you are going to work on machine learning workloads, we will be using SnowSpark. Okay, so that is not a normal PySpark, right? So we'll be see for big data workloads how you can use SnowSpark and write your ETLs using Python. So for that we will see how to use data frame, how to do read operations, how to do write operations. So that is what we will cover. So and how to do Spark SQL on top of Snowflake by using the data from Snowflake, how you can do all this thing. So it's specific to Snowflake, right? On top of Snowflake, by using Python, how you can do ETL, how you can use data engineering. That is what we will see specific to Python and PySpark here.
Okay,
But
so
we are
for
not going
that
to cover
basically,
detail into
yeah.
Spark concepts. We are not going into detail into Spark, right? Spark optimization, advanced Spark. We are not going to cover all
Okay,
this thing. We are going to cover only
no,
basics.
that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So just one last question on the same. So in Python, basically, so you have mentioned like covering the ETL part, right? So anything is
Yeah.
required
Yeah,
from Python?
basic knowledge is required. Basic knowledge in Python is required. For so the thing is like Snowflake, you can use Snowflake without using Python also. So that means whatever I
Yeah,
do it
yep, yep, yep.
with the ETL on SQL, I can do it in Python also. That means I can do all the operation with SQL itself. So if you are good at SQL, then you can learn Snowflake. But if you know Python, if you have basic knowledge on Python, then you can do some advanced like advanced operations on data engineering, data frames, and then conversions. You can do PySpark operation. You can do. So if you for that you need to have basic knowledge on Python.
Okay, so these kind of like ETL operations we are going to be covered
Yeah.
using ETL,
Yeah.
like how to load the data.
Yeah, how to move the data, how to
Nice.
do ETL activities, add a column, add a remove a column,
Okay.
like the transformations will come.
Okay. Yeah, got it. I think. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay.